Now, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pumpkins. And Ace of Pumpkins is a good harbinger, whatever. It's a good portend of wealth and material success, material gain. So if there was something that you were trying to do, if you've been needing some money, maybe from a new business or something, or if maybe you've been trying to get out from under some debt and things of that nature, this really tells you that your ship is coming in that you're going to be having material success and well-being, money, finance, financial success, all of that coming in, possibly building something new in the way of an earthly, anything of material. This could be a new baby. This could be a new house. This could be, a new career, a new job, or more money coming in. So we'll put this off to the side, see how that relates to your reading as we get going. Up here we have the Four of Ghosts. So it looks like there may have been some disappointment going on. Here we see these four ghosts are trying to cheer up the person with the scarf over here. But the person with the scarf seems to be having a rough time of it, maybe not enjoying her Halloween or his Halloween so much. This is kind of the old maid or the old bachelor card in a sense. Like the person's too fussy to pick a person. So there's kind of that. This could be an energy that's moving into your past tense, but for some reason there's some kind of a dissatisfaction in here. Not really sure what that's about specifically, but again, we'll see how these relate to other things. Here we have the Queen of Bats. The Queen of Bats could be you. Right? This is an air sign here, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So it doesn't necessarily have to be you, but it could be a fellow air sign. But the Queen of Bats is somebody who is inquisitive, intelligent, curious about the world. She can indicate messages, technology, internet, anything having to do with technology, science, thought, rationality, all kinds of neat stuff like that. And in this, she's calm. She's at peace. Even though her sword is up, she doesn't look like she's going to harm the bat. She's looking at him with curiosity, more so than anything. So I'm getting a sense between these two cards that there's something of an air of detachment about this person. Not that she doesn't appreciate, like, or enjoy those around her, but that for some reason she's feeling kind of out of sorts a little bit, maybe kind of into herself a little bit. And then this Four of Imps card, and all three of these cards I've just shown are something that is in your present tense moving into your past tense, or it could already be in your past tense. But this could be some kind of a celebration, maybe a wedding, maybe a Halloween party, could be something like that. But you see the four posts. These could be 1111. So you see these kind of a bower, kind of like on a wedding platform or whatever. But anyway, this has to do with a celebration of things. So it could be that you're maybe not feeling like the party a little bit, maybe kind of feeling a little bit out of sorts. There's a lot to be celebrated, though, in this. And we do have the four, we do have two fours in that column as well. So that's interesting. The number 4 being, 4 corners of a table, 4 legs on a chair. It's a very stabilizing number. Now, this card indicates a person who is moving on or thinking about moving on from what is safe and what is secure, from all of those that are just like me, right? This imp is moving out of the safety, security, stability, or at least that's something you've been thinking about doing or are about to be thinking about doing. There's something that you're dissatisfied about. It's weighing on your mind. And this energy is going to lead into this 9 of Imps energy where you're going to be thinking about, do I want to move on here? Am I done? Am I over it? Right? It's not so much of, some of the previous readings I've done at this point. It seems like some people are in these really toxic environments and they are actually about to get out of them. They're about to move out of them. This doesn't feel so much like a toxic environment. It actually seems like there's a lot of positive going on. But for some reason, there's a dissatisfaction here. Something's not resonating for you. And there is a sense of wanting to move on. Now, in the center of the reading, we have here the Knight of Ghosts. And the Knight of Ghosts is positive message coming in, a message of love even. The Knight of Ghosts, depending on some of the tarot books that I've read, it can indicate incoming true love. The knight on the white horse, so to speak, right, that comes into your life. So for this queen that's kind of sitting back and kind of cold, and not exactly cold, but maybe just more distance, more aloof and so forth, this could be transmuting into this energy here, this Knight of Ghosts. Ghost is cups. That's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. This horse is moving forward. This is somebody coming in with a declaration of love, a message, something positive. So it could be if you've been bored and you've kind of want to been branching out, maybe there's a part of you that wants to seek out some sort of a romantic involvement, a romantic situation. Maybe you've been thinking it's just too calm, too bored, boring, whatever the case may be. We have here the Six of Imps, and they are saddling up to ride. Right? They're saddling up to ride forward. Again, this is about making that decision. The horse looks fierce. He's ready to go. He's rip-roaring. He's wearing some kind of a garment or whatever, but it's like his leg is up. He is, in fact, moving forward. So these thoughts of moving forward manifest into that. This is your head. This is your feet. Your feet are going to be moving forward in this. Because there's something else that you're wanting, and I don't think you're willing to put it off anymore. Maybe somebody else is giving you a declaration of love. Maybe you're feeling love feelings for someone else. But there's something else that's going on here. In fact, when we look at this, the Four of Ghosts and the Six of Ghosts mirror each other here. Whoops, I'll try to keep it in frame. It's the least I can do, right? The Six of Ghosts on the right, that's the energy of the happy reunion. It can be true love, somebody from the past. It can be about romanticizing the past or having fond feelings of things of the past. Maybe this is about thinking about a former love. The Four of Ghosts on the left is dissatisfied. That's the Bachelor or Bachelorette card, the Old Maid card, right? That's a person who's dissatisfied with the options that she has. The Six of Ghosts here is about romanticizing about the past. You know, maybe there's something in that these two cards are mirroring each other. Maybe you're romanticizing the past to the point that you feel dissatisfied with your present tense. Because there's something missing. You want some love. You want some excitement. You want something to come in to shake it all up. Because you're feeling very bored and very complacent in some area. Now, the Star card is the card of hope. It's kind of a twin flamey card in a sense of divine timing and being led to something when you wish upon a star. This is about wishes coming true. But it's also about allowing yourself the time. And it does take divine timing and peace for that. You know, being at peace within so that you don't force things before they're ready for you. And then we see this Three of Imps card here, right? These guys here are waiting for their ship to come in. Which do you identify with, Gemini? Do you identify with the two over here with the flames that look like a match set? Or do you identify with the Maverick over here on the left with the oak leaves? In this image, it doesn't mean that they all can't be working together. They are waiting for their ships to come in. They've already done the work and it's on the way. So something positive is in fact coming in. But what does that mean, right? If you're dissatisfied with something, and so mentally you've moved on, could it be that moving on creates the opportunity for something new coming in? It is if you're bored in love. If you're dissatisfied, that very well could mean that. And this Ace of Pumpkins is the birth of something new, something material, a material success. So if you are feeling dissatisfied about something in your life and you can make that change, make that change. Because it does look like good things will happen. Maybe or maybe not, there will be a reunion, an actual reunion with people, but it could be simply that fantasy, right? That things could be like they were in the olden days, or back when you were younger, back before you had responsibilities, obligations, and, a mate already, something like that. Although this does feel more romantic because we've got so much ghost energy in here, and the ghost and the imps, that's water and fire. So we've got like love, romance, we've got passion with the fire going on. It could relate to somebody business-wise. If you're bored with your business, you kind of want to cut out and just move on. But, you're going to have to let that resonate with whatever. If this is the energy that you're in right now, take it as it resonates for you, right? All right. Stay positive. Stay positive. And let me find this in our book. Scientists and theologians agree. Optimism is the healthiest way to live. You've received this card because Archangel Raphael wants to revive your belief that this situation is unfolding in positive ways. Please give Raphael any worries so that he can help you maintain a beneficial mindset. One reason why scientific studies correlate optimism with good health is that those who are hopeful are more likely to take preventive healthcare steps. So this card is also guiding you to act toward your overall well-being. Possible specific meanings include: choose only positive words in your thoughts and speech, avoid complaining, trust, and expect a miracle. And the prayer on the card is, Dear Archangel Raphael, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me be optimistic and take the appropriate action steps that support my health.